It is our Jordan episode, and also it is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to the fathers, the dads, the stepdads who become the dads, all that good shit. Welcome to episode 23 of the Black Boy Content Club podcast. Y'all already know how we kick this joint off. I'm one of your three hosts, your resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington, here with the fellas, my brothers, and they always introduce them damn selves.
Yeah, it's Moses Prim, man. Prim's His Cinema. We back. It's Father's Day, man. Go grab your father. Watch the episode with him, you know what I mean? Give him a gift or whatever. I don't know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to give him a gift?
You're supposed to let that nigga live today, bro. This is the international let that nigga live day.
International let that nigga live day.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because it seems like Father's Day is the only place where the honoree has responsibilities.
Yeah,
it's like you take the mother out for Mother's Day, you take other people out on their birthday and shit like that. Father's Day, hey dad, you gonna barbecue, nigga? Like, god damn, why I gotta work?
Yeah,
crazy. But anyway, this your boy, the Darkitect, Chris Burns. I met my dad when I was 12, but that's all right. I still love you.
You sound like Will Smith's daddy. How come you don't love me?
Yeah, I mean,
came back and shit with the milk or whatever.
I mean, he did his best. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, man, we appreciate all y'all. Everybody's been rocking with us with the past episodes. As always, man, thanks to everybody who was watching. We streaming live right now on the Prim's His Cinema YouTube channel. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now fucking with us. We are gonna be watching, for those watching the video over on the Moses Prim YouTube channel. Prim rocking the bare forehead.
Yeah, got bare forehead, no glasses. I'm out here, man.
You just out here today.
Hey, man, I got a lot of shit in the comments for not wearing glasses last week.
Yeah, anytime I go bare forehead, I know I'm gonna get.
But you know what it did for me?
We're good.
It put into context Superman. Because people, for years and years, it's just like, how do motherfuckers not know he's Superman? He just takes his glasses off.
That
and then several people in the comments were like, I didn't even recognize you at first last episode because you didn't have your glasses on. I'm like, it's the same face, motherfucker.
It's weird. A lot of people say that about a lot of, I guess because once you get used to seeing somebody so long a certain way.
Because, glasses, they make your eyes look different. They like make them look bigger and everything.
Yeah, they actually change your eyes.
Weird,
So it's different shit that happens. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all think he's a stranger right now? Strange.
Who's in the studio with us? Hey, shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to all our supporters, everybody that fucks with us on the podcast feed, everybody gave the 5-star reviews. To the one person who gave the 1-star was like, I can't get past that big nigga. So I want to bring this nigga up. Bitch ass nigga.
You got a 1-star review?
Yeah, because one nigga was like, I tried like so. Hey, bitch ass nigga, I know you listening. Guess what? I'm still here. So you gonna be mad writing another review. I thought he was gonna be gone 29 episodes later. But
you fucking the show up, Jay. No, it's funny.
The show.
We out here, man.
Drop the location.
Drop the location. Shouts out to everybody. As you always know, this show is brought to you by the National Association for the Advancement of Niggas and Niggas Like You.
Always.
And also our new sponsor this week.
That's right. We did get a new sponsor this week. Niggas who walk down the street on FaceTime, but still hold the phone like this.
Bad.
Why is it only us that do that? I've never seen a white person do
that. Somebody in the comments say Prim looked like a non-playable character without his accessories.
That's hilarious.
Oh, NPC Prim?
Creative play, default Prim and shit. Yeah, it's the default skin.
Play a Prim.
Yeah, this the default Prim skin.
That's hilarious.
I ain't got none of my gear. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Dude.
You just got to Grove Street and shit?
That's the new game. I started a new game.
So how was y'all week, niggas? Chris, let's start with you, bro.
Week was good, man. Actually not as busy as past weeks, which is a blessing. It's about to be Juneteenth. God damn it. So shout out to all the black folk in the world.
Yeah.
I saw The Flash, even though Ezra Miller's a menace, and apparently the world agrees with me because no one else seemed to go see that.
We'll get into it.
That's crazy.
We'll get into it in a minute. That shit's wild, bro. That was your week.
Yeah.
Did you like The Flash?
Did you like The Flash overall? Or?
It was some fun moments, but I don't know. I had like visual problems with it. There was some weird ass
CGI
people
shit.
said that. Yeah, it looks weird
CGI
and rubbery.
shit. Why didn't he run like a fucking?
Did y'all hear what the director said? The director tried to justify it, was like, it's meant to look fucked up.
No, fuck that.
Like,
no.
bro, you can't.
I can get it though, because he's,
But Marvel movies don't look fucked up. Like when they're wearing a suit, they don't look like.
I gotta watch. I haven't seen it.
In this movie, it looks like Ezra Miller's face is CGI'd onto the Flash suit on several moments.
Shit.
And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
They went through a lot of, a lot of rewrites and a lot of
all the Batman
bullshit.
shit was lit though.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people went to go see.
Yeah,
Shit.
all
One
that
people want to
shit.
see
You
fucking
ain't
Michael
seen it yet?
Keaton. No, I ain't seen it yet. Actually, I've had, which is crazy. I've had 6 different opportunities to
I
go.
thought you saw it.
No,
Oh, I'm the only nigga.
I had 6 different
See, I
opportunities. to
told
go
you I'm the only nigga seeing this
Yeah,
shit in the
you know,
world.
nigga- and I'm the nigga that work in the fucking industry to see the shit. Prem, what your week was like, broski?
It was a good week, man. I've been chilling, bro. Getting ready for this live show, man. Make sure y'all come out. I keep forgetting the damn name of the venue. But yeah, we're doing a live Juneteenth show. We're going to watch Emancipation with Will Smith. It's fucking...
Nigga.
So I've been watching that this week and getting ready. It's insane, man. Y'all got to come through, bro. I think they're gonna record it, so I'll probably throw it up on the channel and shit. Also, my Crooklyn reviews should be coming out soon.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was trying to get it out today, but you know how shit goes.
Your first Spike Lee joint.
My first Spike
Yeah,
Lee
your first
joint.
Spike Lee
Yeah,
joint.
my favorite Spike Lee joint.
That's it.
Thank you.
Interesting.
I feel like there's a hard bar to reach now. As a nigga in a Spike Lee joint, this nigga gonna come back like, yo, this is my
Yeah,
worst.
it's coming up.
This nigga gonna be like, yo, this is my worst Spike Lee
Yeah, you
joint.
coming up, man.
Nah, man, I'm glad to hear that, man. I know you've been doing a lot of dope shit. You too, Chris. And so every time I see we still doing shit, even when the summer coming and how shit can get crazy, it can slow down. Just see we still working, man. My week, if everybody follow me, bro, I've been sad as fuck all week with working. Like, shouts out to everybody who came out on Tuesday. Chris came through for the Clothesline and Punchline show we did at the Hollywood Improv, myself and Anya Zova, who a lot of people were like, wait, Anya was in NXT? Yeah, she was in there. She was in the early batch of NXT. Then we had Nick Nemeth, a.k.a. Dolph Ziggler, do stand-up. Ryan Nemeth, a.k.a. Ryan Nemeth, do stand-up. Jen Sturgeon, myself. Hey, shout out to that picture. Just in case somebody took a picture of me. Oh, look like our producer took a picture of me on the marquee at
That's
the Lab
what's up.
Factory. Appreciate that, man.
Hey.
They did some new graphics for that one. I was liking that one. Yo, appreciate you. Much appreciated.
Yeah, shit look good. They should have used the gym picture and shit. The watch time picture and shit on the fucking billboard.
I was like, I had Jay on a fucking. I thought about it. I had Jay on the show at the Ice House last week. And I was like, what picture do I put of this nigga on the flyer? I almost put the gym pic. I was so close. I was like, all right, no, this nigga's working. This
He
is
be mad at shit. Yeah, he be mad
This
at it.
nigga's professional.
Yeah, you gonna fuck up his bread.
yeah.
Everybody gonna be like, so is he coming on stage? I told
There was
you.
a few
Yeah,
I was gonna play with. I guess the gym picture. There's one where you're like looking straight on, but you basically in black and white. But I was just gonna put you on there, just in full
In
black and everybody was in color.
Oh, that's
He's doing the
There's a
watch
bunch of
time
shit I was
pose. He got
about
the
to
watch
do.
time pose.
That is so petty. But nah, shouts out that. So John Morrison came through, hung out with us.
Yeah.
Filthy Tom Lahr, Bulletproof Troop, Danny Limelight. A bunch of pro wrestlers came through. A lot of wrestling fans.
Yeah,
a lot of.
chats.
we
yeah,
got
what's
a
up?
bunch of super chats we're gonna get to in a hot
I
second.
ain't got my glasses on. I can't even see
This
this.
nigga Prip can't see. No. Shouts out to Wangler. Says celebrate the first super chat from Wangler. Appreciate you for the
Appreciate you,
first one. Is that Mick? MR? Is that
MIX, Mr.
Mix?
X.
Mick says Prim needs to review American Pimp. And
You ever seen that movie?
What's that?
American Pimp.
American Pimp. No, what is that?
Oh, that's like
Also, shout out
classic
DS
HBO
who
shit.
didn't send in a super chat but said, "Pass the weed, Prim." I know, right?
Hey, y'all don't ask.
We just do contact here.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yo, last
Yeah, I'm
week we'll get-
hotboxing them. We closed in here.
But so and then shout out to Wangle. The second one says Juneteenth show is at Vidiots. That's where they're at. That's the show. So you're at Vidiots. So they knows where your show is.
Bet,
and where that's
bet.
where Prim is at on the Juneteenth. But yeah, shouts out to everybody came through. The show was great. It was a lot of casual. The one thing I really wanted with that joint at the Improv was casual comedy fans. I wanted because I didn't want it to be an all wrestling fan show. Like when they do, like I love when Ryan and Nick do Hunkamania when they do it in the show, the cities that are big wrestling events happen. Right?
Yeah.
You get a wrestling crowd, but I wanted to do something different and have regular comedy fans come out to watch a show, and everybody enjoyed it. Shouts out to Chef Corey from season 19 of Hell's Kitchen. She came through. She was the winner of season 19.
Oh yeah, I fuck with Chef Corey.
Yeah, Corey. She was in the front row with her husband.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That was her with
I
the
fell
hat.
off on Hell's Kitchen, bro. I gotta.
Yeah,
I gotta
she was
catch
through
back
there in the
up.
building. Yo, she was super cool. Her husband super cool. So many people came through. We're probably gonna do another one around August, September. This way we can build it up because we're trying to probably not August because SummerSlam is in Detroit and everybody's gonna be out in the D for that one.
Hey,
So-
and real quick, like every time we brought up wrestling on the show, hella people like chime in.
yo, shouts out to y'all. So go
We
ahead
might,
and say it.
no, I ain't gonna say it yet, but we might have something for you coming up. Just stay the fuck tuned.
Stay the fuck tuned.
How about that?
So yeah, also man, I did a bunch of different shows around the city, man. It was also so dope. Kept working, kept being, yo, last night was the hardest show a nigga ever had to do in his life, nigga. So I did a show and it was a lot of emotions at the show, and I was like, all right, we gotta push through this shit.
Nigga was
You gotta
crying
work.
on stage and shit. Like,
No, niggas on stage.
You ever have a bitch break up with you? Break your motherfucking heart.
he just starts singing Teddy Pendergrass songs instead of his material.
Just start playing sad shit. So
Looks
wait,
like another love TK.
so let me tell you, nigga. So wait, I didn't tell y'all last
Gotta let
Saturday.
go.
Last Saturday, our homie Jason K was with me. He was riding. He was like, yo, I rode with you to your shows. Nigga, so I connect my phone to my car. You know how your phone, if you got a playlist or whatever, like auto, it'll just shuffle a bunch of shit. Nigga, my shit shuffled all the most saddest shit in the row.
Didn't you tell us this last
I'm
week?
just telling y'all that. It did it again.
It happened again.
Yeah, I
It
was
did it
saying.
again, nigga.
Nigga, Groundhog Day sadness.
Yeah, Siri fucking with you and shit.
Hey, man, but nah, you know what? It's one of those things like, we'll survive, I think.
You gonna be all right, man.
Also,
we really serious about this though. We need like really to get to a point in the super chats. We could buy this nigga an iPhone so we can get him on these apps. Because if I gotta get another green text from this nigga Jay, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I'm trying to send him.
Producer second thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind the green text, bro.
you,
I'm
bro.
okay.
Thank
I'm
you,
okay
bro.
with the green
I
text,
appreciate
man.
it.
I be trying to send the nigga images. I be trying to do like
Yeah,
little
the images be fucked up.
videos to our group chat, and I don't see what you talk about. Fuck this,
You
man.
know what? I don't appreciate this.
Get with the jam, bro. Get with the revolution.
Nah,
dog.
but
Come on.
that's iPhone. They did that on purpose though. To
Yeah, of
shun
course they did.
the Android niggas.
Absolutely,
don't like
absolutely.
that.
Shit.
Somebody said,
Who
shout out
says?
to Jay, got a playlist with only Coldplay on it.
That's hilarious.
Mr.
What that
X,
super chat say?
Mr. X came back. The Mac 2, show love to pimpin'. Church.
Judge.
So he's saying a review of the Mac. You ever seen
Okay,
the
I
Mac?
gotta do
The
some
Mac
pimpin' movies.
and American Pimp.
Nah, I gotta get
Oh, the
up
Mac
on my
is
pimpin'
classic,
movie,
bro. Remember, you saw How to Be a Player.
I did see how to be.
Remember when Bill Bellamy goes to the barbecue and he got the player ass uncle? That's the
the
dude
Mac.
from the
That's
Mac.
the-
Yeah,
okay.
He's in other stuff too, right? Yeah.
Max Julian, the
Yeah,
actor
Max
for
Julian's
sure.
a lot of shit.
You know,
Him,
but-
Huggy Bear, all them old school pimps that was in the 70s movies.
Yeah, they was
got
out
Life
there, bro.
Again and some other new movies. So that was
that
all-
movie is where they get the sample from the I Choose You shit from the Outkast,
yeah, okay.
3 6
That's what's up,
Mafia
bro.
shit, and then that line where he's like, "I want to be your mother, your father, your
Is that what that's
pastor,
from?
your
Can you dig it,
baby, can you dig that?" Like
That's
Martin did.
hilarious.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I
Classic.
gotta check it out.
Classic.
But yeah, I got a lot of movies to do, man. I'm excited for these.
Well,
new
now you know
upcoming
your channel will
seasons
never
of-
run out,
But
bro.
that's, I'm
Absolutely.
saying one thing about Prince Hood Cinema, you can never run out of content to do, nigga, because there's always gonna be movies. Even when you start thinking like, what should I do next? Like in the chat, you gonna get a million of fucking suggestions consistently.
And there's even there's so many low budget 2B movie type of shit. Like
shit.
you can just go and start doing that.
Bro, speaking of Tubi, Tyler Perry, right, is rumored.
That was a good one. That was a good transition.
Tyler Perry
Good
has
segue.
been rumored to have bought BET and VH1. Now, I have to say the word rumored because it has not been reported by any reputable sources.
Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. I gotta push back just a little bit. White people haven't said anything about it yet. We can't just say reputable just
Okay,
because
so
no,
here's-
white people haven't said anything.
No, so I saw Michael Blackson repost that,
Yeah.
and I'm like, wait a minute, this can't be right. So I went to so I went to Snoop Dogg page, and he didn't say nothing. I'm like, okay,
Oh,
this
so
is
Snoop is the
Snoop
nigga.
is the
the
Snoop
nigga
is the
that-
top.
Michael
Yeah,
Blackson,
Snoop
you
is the
motherfucker.
top.
I got
yeah,
it.
Snoop
You
would,
motherfucker.
yeah, Snoop
So
would do
when
it.
I-
Michael
when people
Blackson would
say-
fall for something like that.
But now when people say white, so like I hate the. I mean, yes, you can consider Deadline, Variety, Hollywood Reporter all white, but they do have black reporters for some black shit every now and then.
Sure.
But I feel like those are the ones we gonna be like, yo, when they put it out, it's real.
Well, I'm feeling like actual like celebrity news and shit. Until TMZ say something, I don't believe shit at all.
Yeah.
It's crazy at this
that's
point.
That's how. Let me tell you something, y'all. Y'all finna be mad as fuck. I say this, but you know it's true. The only way I believe a nigga dead is if TMZ.
yeah, for sure.
TMZ got to tell me.
Kingsport Cal said, "I've been watching you, Prim, since you started. You've been around the time my mom died. My brother and I laughed together, connecting with you on them films."
Hey,
That's dope.
you an
beautiful, man.
That's
all-star,
dope.
bro.
That's dope.
What's up, man? Kingsport Cal, I appreciate you.
But
And happy
like,
Father's Day to your pops, man.
yeah.
All the
So like you just, but you, nigga, look, Tyler Perry potentially. People were like, "This is a good thing," because Tyler Perry has the money to potentially buy it. We know this.
Yeah.
And people like, "Yo, BET would be again black owned because now it is part of the conglomerate that is Viacom,
Right.
BET, and MTV, and VH1, Comedy Central, all this shit." I am one of those people that's like, "This is not a good thing."
Why not?
I'm mixed about it because I like that somebody can do that, but I don't know about BET being under the control of Tyler
The
Perry.
nigga show's already on BET Plus, right?
Uh-huh.
And yes, Tyler knows this. We all have said it. He knows he has a certain demographic.
Yes.
The goal is to re-expand BET into what it used to be.
Yeah, I think he's gonna like. I would rather the evil white man have control over it because he's gonna make it like weenie. He's gonna weeniefy it and shit. He's gonna make it
Maybe.
like squeaky clean and
Nigga,
shit.
I do not want to see Medea hosting Rap City.
His
Fuck
shows
you.
are, well, okay. Here's a great question. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I think he could hire the right people and get the
Absolutely.
shit popping.
That's one thing. The nigga, it's not going. He's
he's
gonna
not
be
gonna
right
be
every
himself
fucking
and shit.
show on BET
He
or
might.
whatnot.
Nah,
He
Tyler,
might.
no, bro. Tyler Perry did that video one day where he showed the
I did
whole
19
tape,
movies or
like
whatever,
19
yeah.
movies and TV shows. Every episode, he was like, "I wrote them all."
But that was because he was trying to get to where he is now, where
nigga,
he.
it was about 2-3 years ago.
But that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
no, but I mean, realistically, he's not gonna. He's
Yeah,
gonna have to
absolutely
delegate
not.
some shit.
Plus,
So hopefully,
here's a better question. Here's the best question. What show on BET do you niggas currently watch?
now.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that is fair.
All right,
That's
so
true.
That is fair. I
if
mean,
that's the case, why don't you let the
it's
nigga
all-
have a
but
go?
here's the thing: Medea's
You're
family
right about
reunion
that.
plays every
He
time
don't
you
even
flip.
play, but he don't even
Between
play Medea no more.
Let
He
me tell you
retired.
what BET consists of: Medea's family reunion and Baby Boy. Nigga, them the only two things.
Well, I'm watching one of the two of them.
Well,
for sure.
motherfucking this nigga, man, he doesn't have a great track record when it comes to entertainment, as far as I'm concerned. You know what
Maybe
I mean?
quality wise or
that's what
taste
I'm
level,
saying, yeah.
right?
I mean, he definitely, you know what I mean, bringing in money, but
Sure.
yeah, I don't think, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that
he hasn't.
he's a
he hasn't wowed
successful
me.
businessman, right? I think that he understood what his brand was and he fed the streets. If he were to be in a position where he's in charge of the entire network, I feel like he's smart enough to know how to bring that demographic, properly
you
together.
sure?
I think he could. I think he could finesse it. I think it said PET, Perry Entertainment Television.
Right. Plus, the nigga in league with the Black Illuminati. He with Oprah and Ava DuVernay and all them motherfuckers. Like, come on, bro.
I don't know. I feel like if he would have, if he could make quality entertainment, he would have done this shit by now.
He
you know
would have
what I'm
done
saying?
it by.
No,
I
y'all
agree
missing
with
the
that statement
point.
right there. If he,
If he could do that shit,
He
he would have done it by now.
fucking
He's been in the
now.
game 20 years.
It was
plus.
his brand to
know
do
what I'm
that
saying?
chitlin circuit, fucking
I mean, yeah.
clean church comedy
Yeah, he's
shit.
had a
plays
chance to
and
hop
shit.
out of it since then.
He's
had
not
multiple-
going to. That's his
Have you seen
brand.
the bullshit shows he made, Sisters and whatever this other one? When a
Yeah.
dude get hit and this motherfucker spin like,
That's what he do.
But yeah, like I said, you might as well give him a go because what's the worst?
Ain't nobody watching
shit
shit on there
He's gonna
now.
make
Ain't
it
no
work.
Rhapsody on there right now. Ain't no BET Uncut on there right now. I think that's the last shit
I don't wanna
niggas
see the-
universally watched on BET.
But I do think he's one of those type of black people who he don't want you to call him a nigga or whatever. You know what I mean? He's gonna.
He do it in private, I bet.
I mean, I'm sure he does. Yeah, I'm
shout
sure
out to
we
that
all
episode
do.
of
but-
Atlanta.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's gonna.
Oh my god!
I think he's gonna
Kirkland
de-niggify
chocolate.
it. I think he's gonna de-niggify
But
it.
that might be okay.
Yeah, but that might be okay.
I'll give him
yeah.
a shot. Give him a
yeah.
shot. There's always Tubi,
When-
like you said.
You're right. They got Baby Boy on Tubi, by the way.
Absolutely.
They got Baby Boy on that.
Yeah.
streaming platform.
Now I'll say this. I will say this. It's hilarious that you remember when Bill Cosby got in trouble and everybody was like, that's because he was trying to buy NBC and shit. Like, you'll never be safer from controversy being a nigga trying to buy BET. Ain't gonna be no
That's
conspiracy
hilarious.
theories
Ain't gonna be nothing there.
about.
That's hilarious.
So if you tell me, okay, let me ask this question then.
He was trying to buy beats.
So if he buys BET and MTV, if he officially buys it, right? He
It was
officially
VH1.
owns-
VH1.
VH1. Excuse. Oh shit. Okay, so now do we get music videos again? Because remember, VH1 had videos. All VH1 now is love and hip hop.
Gospels.
The name of the
songs,
channel is Video Hits One, and we haven't seen a music video on that hoe in a decade.
So I'm like, I don't look. I just feel like he'll have Nick Cannon. He'll have him export Wildin' Out over to VH because it's been on both. Because
Could be, yeah.
He'll have him fully exported to VH1
Yeah, or BET.
or BET, but you got too many white people in the cast. Like we. Get too many white people.
Yeah,
in the
shout
cast.
out Maddie Smith.
Shouts out
That's
Maddie
the homie.
Smith. Shouts out Ormash. Even though she's
Not white, nigga.
she's
She is Israeli.
Yo, you ever see the brothers?
Yeah.
Remember Bill Bellamy's mama in the
Sure,
brothers?
sure.
She's like, she's Mexican, a white woman with a taco.
Oh, wow.
You ain't never seen the brothers? Prince?
I've seen it, brother. Yeah, we watched it on the stream a little while ago,
Okay.
actually. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the deal with that, man.
Mr. X has been real active today. We appreciate you. You say Tyler is a facade Medea's his real personality, the opposite of Rick Ross.
Oh nah.
I believe that.
So you saying that Tyler Perry's like Batman?
I was
where
about to
actually-
say,
Tyler's the mask.
Well, that's different. Then I would prefer if Medea owned BET.
Instead of Tyler
she's
Perry.
more ratchet. You know
Why
what I mean?
y'all
She's more
encouraging
into.
this nigga? If
Yeah, I would fuck with that.
Medea
His fucking alternate
If he's just
personality.
gotta-
He's in the
he's gotta
board
be
meetings and
Medea.
the dress and shit. Hey,
Hello, hello. Good morning.
Larry Stewart hopped in with the super chat, and it's just say go in the house.
in the house,
We
okay.
deserve it. We deserve
Appreciate
it.
you, Larry
yeah,
Stewart.
absolutely.
All right, what we got on deck next? Oh yeah, so Ja Morant. Y'all want to talk about this real quick?
Yeah, let's get what's up with Ja Morant?
So Ja Morant has officially got his punishment from
Yeah.
the NBA. It's 25 games, the first 25 games of the next season, right? For his pistols multiple times, not one time, like 2-3 times, right?
Yeah.
So Ja Morant went on IG to try to prove that it wasn't a pistol, and showed it was a lighter by trying to light candles with it.
Oh my
That's
lord.
hilarious.
Do y'all-
Shot a hole in his floor. No.
Do y'all think like, yo, that's what they should have did? Is it too extreme? Should it?
Yeah, I don't know, because let's say he was hunting in the woods or shooting some cans and wearing some
What type of
camouflage or
cans?
whatever.
Africans, Mexicans?
Stupid
what it
ass
is.
nigga, dog.
No, I'm saying if he
No, not them cans. Okay.
would have, yeah, like would that have been different if it was a different environment or whatever? Would he have gotten in
Yeah,
trouble?
I think context is everything. Like some people bringing up points like, I mean, we're in a gun crazy country. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
Everybody got guns. Blah blah. And who's to say if it was a legal gun or whatever? Blah blah blah. And all he did was brandish. It's not like he was popping shots while he was driving and shit like that. But at the end of the day, you have to. I mean, maybe people might not like this, but you got to remember who signs your fucking checks. Man.
Yeah, it's their call.
Yeah,
it's
you
their
can't be
call,
fumbling
man.
the bag out here. There's things I will say on this podcast and things that I will actually pull back from because at the end of the day, I have a goddamn 9 to
Yeah,
5.
because that's what they're saying. They're basically, hey man, it's old white people watching this shit, man.
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
doing, bro? Like, you
I
about to
just-
fuck up our bag,
And I
bro.
get it. Like, oh, you
man,
shouldn't have to, dumb yourself down or all a code switch or whatever the
Yeah.
hell else people want to call it. But at the end of the day, just don't be fucking stupid.
Well, yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
Nah. I feel like it is low key fucked up.
Yeah.
He should be able to, you know what I mean, do whatever you want on his social media. But yeah, like if your job, you know what I mean, anybody in here, you know what I'm saying, if your job sees you doing some weird shit on social media,
100%.
you might get jammed
That's why
up.
they have a
So,
morals
yeah.
clause.
Yeah.
Like they have a morals. A lot of these contracts have what's called just that morals clause. Like you have to do things that won't be a blemish on the league. Like even for the NFL, the thing is you got to do your conduct has to be that it won't be a blemish on the shield. Like even if it's on off time, if anything you do will reflect the shield, not detrimental. Yeah, that's what it is. Sorry. Yeah, if it reflects bad on the shield, that's how they get you. And so, yeah, I know what you said about yes, this is a gun crazy society, especially in this country.
Absolutely.
Like everybody got pistols. You got Killer Mike telling every black person, go get you a gun, do your Second Amendment shit, which is nothing wrong with that. But it all is just like who's brandishing. I think that's been the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Who like if Jokic, even though he just won a chip and everything, if he got caught brandishing a pistol with his brothers, who we know are some thugs, would the same punishment be handed down?
So if I pulled out a pistol right now and started brandishing it,
Yeah.
would y'all kick me off the show or whatever? Y'all
No, because
wouldn't?
that'd be expected.
Yeah, but I feel like Mark wouldn't like that,
Yeah, I
right?
was say, producer Yo might be nervous.
Yeah,
and shit.
Producer, y'all be like, what the fuck is going on?
No doubt. Look, but see, that's kind of my point. We are aware that we live in two Americas. You know what I'm saying? We're all aware of this. Nobody, it's not news to anybody that there's certain shit that we can't get away with that other people can. So, and that's why there's so much more argument for there needs to be more NBA owners that are black. There needs to be more people in the actual NBA office that are black. You know what I mean? Like all these calls for diversity that people get so tight about. And it's like, why we got to diversify everything? Because there's going to be double standards until there's more us's in charge of shit. That's the bottom line. But we know in the meantime, niggas know the lines they can and can't cross. People can't, you just can't fuck with the bag, man.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for
Can
this
you
nigga,
fuck with the
man.
bag when you got money, though? Can you fuck with the bag when you have the bag
Yeah,
already?
absolutely. Look at Brittany Griner. Like we were talking about it before the show
Yeah.
started. I'm certain it was hella advisors and coaches and be like, we going to Russia. Okay,
Yeah.
they fucks around, not at all in Russia.
not care
do
about
you
what-
know who their leader is, motherfucker?
Yeah,
like,
nah.
you know what I'm saying? Don't.
Not to mention, you are a gay woman, and they are very
They're
anti-homosexuality.
not playing
out
over there. It's not, the U.S. is not in charge of the world. You know what I'm saying? So if you go over there fucking around, you know, some shit may happen, and that's what happened to her.
All right, man. What you get?
This nigga said, "Is that open
That
Mike
was-
Eagle?"
I
That's
saw that.
why he's looking at the face.
Shout
Shout out to Mike. What's
Yeah.
up,
Shout out to the
man?
homie Open Mike Eagles.
You know what
What's
I'm
that?
saying?
Boo,
Lamar Park,
Maxwell
Project
Lancaster.
Globe. That's my nigga, man.
That's funny.
Hey, yo, Maxwell Lancaster said producer yo would drop the hard R.
I mean,
if I pulled out the pistol.
maybe when we left.
Maybe when we left.
That's hilarious.
These niggas are crazy.
Here's the thing, to producer yo, we only laugh so hard because we know you would.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
yeah,
we love you.
We
love
know
you,
you
guys.
wouldn't.
he gave us a look.
What we got next?
Well,
Purpose? I know you got-
speaking of niggas with pistols, you just did a review of the Tupac
Oh yeah,
docu series on Hulu, right?
Yeah, Dear Mama. I didn't do the whole review. I
What you
wanted
about to say?
So I wanted to do the whole review, right? And
Yeah.
I was gonna bless them with the whole review, but like slowly they like kept chipping at it and like taking out jokes and shit. So we ended up doing just a sponsorship and across all the platforms. But even then they kept just like taking it out,
Word.
the jokes or whatever. I was like, Tupac looking kind of sus in ballet class or whatever. It's like they made me take that out and shit. I was like, I can't
they
take it looking
want the
sus.
real. They didn't want the real.
Wait, they had to listen to it before you put it.
Yeah, they definitely had to approve that shit. And they kept taking out the jokes. I had Terry Crews from Friday After Next. He's like Tupac. And he was like grinding. They didn't like that shit either. So, but we ended up getting it done, and it was a good series. Y'all definitely check it out.
I want to see the uncut shit. Can you put it out on like Patreon or something?
I could probably put up the uncut shit. I'm sure I could.
That shit sounds funny as
Why
fuck.
y'all
dog.
go?
What?
Isaiah D said Prim's Dreads are sponsored by Moesha.
That's
Stupid.
funny as fuck. It's me.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance. It's on Hulu, right? The
Yeah,
documentary. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to check it out.
I
Yeah, it's
watched the
good,
shit
it's good.
because I'm
You
LA
watched the whole
nigga. Tupac is so ubiquitous. That's the dictionary word for fucking everywhere. And throughout my life, obviously. So yeah, I checked it out. I mean, not a whole lot of like new information.
Yeah, it was.
especially for
It was a
niggas
lot.
in
It was,
LA.
yeah, it was new. It was new stuff for me, just because
Yeah.
you know what I
He
mean.
spent a lot of time in Baltimore. That's why he's fucking with Jada and all that.
I mean, yeah, he went
Yeah.
to school there, yeah.
right.
But yeah, I wasn't really that tapped into Tupac and the whole Tupac lore. So I'm learning new Tupac stuff all the time.
What
bro.
was the
Like,
most surprising thing you would say that you didn't know before?
Probably just all the Black Panther stuff. I didn't really
Yeah.
realize how involved he was and how how
No doubt, no
deep
doubt.
his mom got with all that shit.
Surely.
Isn't his mom still in Cuba or extradited?
No,
She
she's
here?
dead.
She died.
She passed
Yeah.
away. A couple
Okay, I
years
didn't know.
ago.
I didn't know because I did. You know how you hear about certain people passing, you forget.
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, because that's the whole thing that everybody talks about. It's like on Monday you'll get one Tupac, on Wednesday you getting another one,
Yeah,
on Friday you get
Yeah,
another
I
one.
said that too. They took that joke out too. I was like, they got so many different versions of Tupac. You got the revolutionary Tupac. You got young rowdy Tupac.
Yeah.
You got mustacheless Tupac. And then I had him looking crazy in jail, and he had no mustache, but he had like the beard. They took that part out, man.
Yo, standards and,
Mustacheless Tupac. That's tame, bro.
bro,
Yeah.
standards and practices on networks are crazy.
I know, right? Well, they were saying it was a lot of stuff with the Tupac estate, like where
Right.
because they were even like limiting like the clips I could use and like all that. So
I see.
I think that might have been a big part of it.
Do y'all think? Because that's the big thing in a lot of these posthumous interviews, just because Tupac's whole thing is about connecting with his audience, right? And everybody loves him because you feel this nigga so much. And it's all about being real. But yet the debate now is, well, how real was Tupac? You know what I mean? Because art school nigga, you know what I mean?
like
Black
that
Panther
is-
face ass
It's
nigga.
suspicious, yeah.
Yeah,
But no, but the question
Toting
becomes
pistols, Mob Pyru face ass.
Yeah,
nigga.
Shouldn't
you
the
was a
question
good-ass
become then,
actor,
what's
huh?
real?
Huh?
Shouldn't the question be what's real? You know,
Sure.
what's defined is because again, all these sides that you all just said and everything we've been seeing, those are all him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you don't know which Tupac you getting on the day, but it still can revert back to that Tupac. If you get RT Tupac on a Monday,
Yeah.
and then on Thursday RT Tupac is back, doesn't change the Tuesday Thug Tupac. You got.
But yeah, I think because in the documentary, it's kind of like it's almost shaped like specifically like artsy Tupac made it a purpose to reach people through music, and the way to do that was to make thug ass music kind of shit. So I don't know if he purposely amped up the thug shit, but it does seem like, you know what I mean, he did have some fire in him the whole time. So
Well, because
sure,
people love to throw
It
that
was a
at
little
me
bit
when we
authentic.
talking like rapper debates and shit like that. Like, the nigga ain't even from L.A. and he wasn't a gangster. And this, I'm like, look at this nigga's jail record
Yeah,
pre anything death row. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? This nigga had shootouts with police in
Yeah, all that
Atlanta.
shit,
and all sorts of shit going
That's
on
another
with this
thing. People
guy.
always like, yo, again, what's real? He wasn't a real gangster. Just everybody gangsters in different ways.
Yeah.
Italian people are gangsters,
Yeah.
but they just not in the streets doing drive-bys.
Yeah,
You get
because
what
he was like a Hotep gangster. Like he was like,
Right,
you know what I mean? Like
right,
Hotep
right.
gangster
The fucking
type of shit.
Hotep
Yeah.
gangster.
Yeah,
Totally.
so that's still a thing. So I think he's still authentic to it.
Well, and that's, I mean,
extent.
and I think, this podcast, a lot of ways, is modeling that in the sense that the reason I love doing this with y'all is because we're showing multifaceted sides of black men. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't always have to be one kind of way. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I think that nigga Tupac embodied that shit. And so it's like funny to me when people like try to like test his gangster, like disrespect.
Producer
niggas
Joe
and shit like
said,
that.
is that what this is?
That is what this is. See, there's a deeper meaning behind all this fucking.
In other words, y'all, producer Yo be like, I done did this show with them for like 6 months.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
They never said that before, bro. He just made that shit
I just
up,
thought
bro.
it was 3 black dudes just talking shit on microphone. I didn't know if it was multifaceted. I didn't know what the hell it was. This is what it is.
Is Pac in y'all top 5 rappers?
Nah, not my top.
Yeah,
five.
but the young nigga, no.
He's in my top 10, not my top 5.
Okay, interesting.
He's in my top 10.
We'll start that debate with niggas one day.
But yeah, I do think he's properly rated. You know what I mean? Like some
Yeah.
people, you know, they're overrated or underrated or whatever.
Sure.
I think he's properly rated. Everybody puts him up there, and I get it. I definitely
yeah.
get it.
Should I just start some bullshit then? Fuck it. Because everybody brings a Pac. Is Biggie in your top 5?
Nope.
That's hilarious.
Nope.
He's such a
Not
West
mine.
Coast nigga, bro.
I mean, but
He's still not over the beef and shit.
we
Fuck
still
that nigga,
bad boy
man.
killers in this motherfucker.
20 years later, nigga mad.
But y'all don't
Source
understand.
Awards
Being
and shit. This nigga
here,
was at the Source Awards.
being here in South LA, like during the heat of that, it was
couldn't
like
listen to no
it was a
beat.
weird thing, man. It was a different shit.
You had to sneak and listen to him. and
People was
shit in
really
the
like
closet.
turn that fucking Puff Daddy bullshit
That's
on. I mean, it was really
crazy.
on that. It was really on that. It was interesting.
Niggas can't even enjoy the cookout. Niggas.
Yeah, I was like, nigga, I like all about the Benjamins. Nigga. Y'all gotta be.
That's crazy. What you want to do?
Yeah, yeah,
You want to
yeah.
be baller?
And
Shot
these
callers, brawler?
Yeah.
You dipping in the
Just-
bed
y'all
with
niggas
ballers?
so stupid. Y'all niggas
Just start
is
having a
dumb.
conversation with a nigga.
So stupid.
All the lyrics from all about. I asked them because a lot of people keep saying like Biggie's top 5, and I think we had this, I don't know if we had a discussion on air or off air. We was like, how can he be top 5 all time with only 2 albums?
That's just not enough. It's not enough shit.
It's just real. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Pac has a body of work.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to go off of that, I can see how people can use that. That's why I say you go in my top 10. But like when people put Biggie, I'm like, the man got 2 albums.
Right,
Yes,
right.
one's a double album, I know. But like, how can you do that? So it's just a conversation to open up that can of worms. Top 5 dark skinned rappers.
Hey, Isaiah D, I completely agree with you. Hella niggas hate on Pac because he had all the bitches. Like
We talked about.
we did have a conversation
we had a
about that
conversation about
last
that shit.
week.
Yes, we did.
You know what I'm saying? Just like my man Country Wayne in comedy. People want to talk all this shit on him and all the ladies love Wayne. That's
we were
part
talking-
of it, nigga.
Because we were talking about our homie Matt Rife.
Yeah, yeah,
We were
exactly.
Again, can I get that boy a shout out real quick?
Give it to him.
The man sold out 110 cities worldwide in
Jeez.
10 days.
Hey, man.
Jesus Christ.
He got he sold
That shit must be hilarious. Y'all hyping this shit up.
Bro, it's just in the game.
It's numbers, baby. It ain't hype
In
at
this
this
game,
point.
you
Yeah,
love
that's
seeing some,
crazy.
because all it does is, regardless of how some people may feel about him, it keeps the stand-up genre alive and strong. If somebody's willing, if over 117 cities worldwide, like, yo, we coming to these theaters to see this dude. 22,000 seats at minimum for most of them.
Well,
Yeah,
and the
that's like
thing
Kevin Hart numbers.
Well, the thing about him is, if you've been to Matt Rife's show recently, you see the audience is a bunch of people who've never been to comedy.
Never been to comedy before.
Ever. Never seen live
You
comedy.
got the Gen Z kids and shit coming
and
through.
and the
shit.
fucking
Even some
Instagram
adult-
model chicks.
Instagram model chicks, some aunties and some Sarahs.
Yeah,
that
and
have
that's
never
good for
been to a comedy
everybody.
show. It's good for everybody.
What's the saying? The rising tide lifts
Lifts
all
all
ships.
ships,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And that's what Rife's doing. This nigga don't need me sucking the dick. You know what I mean? We do it at the office enough.
I mean, but it's just saying, so I always like to give props to motherfuckers who doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it affects us as performers and entertainers, especially as stand-ups. Because like that phrase you just said, a rising tide raises all ships. Like if we got niggas we know that fuck with a podcast, you know, so they have a podcast that elevates, and they be like, yo, go check out the BBC Club. They raise us up. It's
right.
the same fucking thing. We already in talks with a bunch of motherfuckers that we know that are doing major shit to come through here to fuck with us because they watch what we do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So in regards to that shit, shouts out to Dirty Dan Lace. Is that Dirty Dan Lace?
Dirty Dan Lace, I never knew my father. Tear emoji. Shout out to BBC Pause and the legendary Ball of Home. Home ball.
Hey.
Appreciate you, Dirty man.
Appreciate you, Dirty
No
Dan.
doubt.
Yeah, appreciate you. Shout out producer Yo says get that bag, and they suck as audience members. Sometimes his audience members kick because they've never been to a comedy show.
Yeah, they don't know that.
They just literally are there just to see one motherfucker. All right, so what we got next, Prim?
I mean, hey, yeah. So we should talk about our top 5 at some point next time.
Yeah,
Or maybe next
People
time.
love to get mad when you start.
Yeah. I
saying
want
your
to.
top five
I want to
rappers
roast
and
y'all
shit.
top 5. But yeah,
Let's do
we
that.
were talking about.
Let's go for next week.
Yeah.
This way we'll have a week to put our shit together.
Yeah,
The hip
definitely.
hop episode.
Yeah, definitely. Well, so we were talking about Tupac and Biggie earlier for some rappers, and that made me think. Well, no, I already had the list, so I have nothing to do with the shit.
I love the honest peek behind the curtain from Prim.
Real quick, it came out.
Alrighty, man.
Hey, what's that say? I can't see.
Larry Stewart say, "Oh, I'm big tripping. Happy Father's Day, fellas. Much appreciated."
Hey, shout out Larry Stewart,
Also,
bro.
yeah, real quick for Prim say this. I don't know if y'all remember, like 3 years ago, there was this thing of, in honor of Juneteenth, you can Venmo your black friends $50. So you can Venmo 3 black people some money for Juneteenth to show your appreciation.
Why not?
Mr. J.
Reparations.
Washington,
No, because then
most-
they not gonna. Yeah, then the
we still ain't
reparations
getting
not gonna
That's our
come.
reparations. We ain't getting the regular ones. So just make sure y'all do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
True.
You saw the California Committee on Reparations. It was like, oh yeah, we should pay them 1.2 million
Except
each.
they was like-
And fucking the governor was like, ooh, these are real good, real fast.
Nah,
Yeah.
show me the money.
Give me a
What?
QR
What?
code I put on screen as a graphic. Excuse me.
Shit, I bought
hilarious.
that baby cash. I'm rich, bitch.
Sitting producer.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Prim. You were
I
saying.
can't imagine. But yeah, so top fake rappers in movies, man. I got a whole list of fake rappers.
Oh,
in the
I know who
movies.
better be on this list. Go ahead.
I'm sure I got it all. I'm sure I got all of them. I don't know. It was kind of hard coming up with the list after a certain point.
Okay.
So I mean, in no particular order, we have DJ. Hustle and Flow, and
Okay.
Skinny Black also.
Oh, nigga, yeah,
from
yeah,
Hustle
yeah,
and
yeah,
Flow.
yeah.
Yeah, shout out
like,
Memphis niggas. I do appreciate good Memphis rap. Yeah, I fuck with a lot of Memphis niggas and shit.
No doubt. I mean,
Hey, he played the shit out that role though.
he really did.
Cause you would think that nigga actually made before you found out 3 6 Mafia wrote the song. Right?
Yeah, you would think
You
Terrence
would think
Howard was a
Terrence
real
Howard
rapper and
wrote
shit.
it.
Yeah.
That was one of the most lit parts of
Yeah,
the
definitely,
fucking Bone Thugs 3-6 battle. Besides the fight, 3-6 brought Terrence Howard ass out to do the damn song. That shit hard as
that's fire,
fuck,
bro. Yeah, and yeah, this. I wouldn't have imagined he was a Poindexter or whatever in real life.
Yeah.
Whatever's going on with Terrence
Yo,
Howard.
producer Yo gave us one. Alfred Miles, aka Paperboy.
Oh,
yeah,
Paperboy. I didn't
Paperboy.
have
You didn't
Paperboy.
have
I
Paperboy?
missed Paperboy.
I got that
No,
Paperboy.
I did movie ones, but
okay.
but yeah, we could do
That
Paperboy.
should be
That's-
off-putting though when you watch Atlanta, because then all the Paperboy raps are Donald Glover, so you'd be
Yeah,
like,
he doesn't
wait,
sound
they
like.
voice
Yeah,
don't
he does not
match.
sound like that at all. That was the
because when he
first thing I
performed that once or
noticed.
twice. I was like, that's childish Gambino.
Yeah, y'all can't lower the
100%.
pitch or something.
Right,
a little
nigga.
bit?
They didn't have this
Like,
nigga do. Well, have you heard Brian Tyree Henry really talk in his regular voice? That would have never worked him do it.
Facts.
It would have never, like, you always hear the character voices he does.
Yeah.
There's a certain demeanor, but when he does interviews, listen to that shit, you be like, that would have never worked in raps.
Huh, that's weird.
All right, who else you got?
All right, so next up we got B-Rad from Malibu.
Yes, that's who I
Is
thought
that
you
who
had at. B-Rad
Yeah,
from Malibu.
B-Rad from Malibu.
You
Shout
had
out to
have
B-Rad.
Jamie Kennedy,
Hilarious.
Malibu's most
Yes.
wanted, bro.
Should we get
Malibu
Jamie Kennedy
Tay.
on the show?
Jamie come through.
I know Jamie would definitely
he
come
probably
through.
Jamie come through.
Yeah, man. Let's get B-Rad. He got to wear the B-Rad shit or he can't.
He can't
come
be our
through.
first white man on the show.
Yeah, he can't.
You don't think so? Why not?
We need a bigger all-star than that.
That's hilarious.
If we're our first white person on
Our
the show.
first white person.
Yeah, we'll think on that.
Yeah,
but
I
yeah,
don't know.
B-Rad. Okay.
Yeah, B-Rad from Malibu, man. Yeah, shout out to Malibu's Most Wanted. Hilarious
Bro,
comedy.
remember
bro.
when he did the rap battle 8 Mile style? Hip hop's first wigger. The motherfuckers read that nigga about to.
Yeah, this nigga did it. What is that?
Coloco says, "Shake it,
Shake it real fast. Yeah, that's DJ. Yeah, that's DJ's top song.
Shake
in
it,
my
shake it
opinion.
real fast. Shake
Oh, I forgot.
These
Yeah,
bitches
that's
pop
the
it for
that's the
some
album
paper.
cut.
Yeah. Pop that ass.
I'ma
for some
let you
cash, though.
suckers recognize how you play out.
Yeah, that shit's fire, man.
Boy, oh boy.
All right, next up, we got Sir Smoke-A-Lots from Half Baked. Y'all remember
Yes.
Sir
Oh
Smoke-A-Lots?
shit, I forgot about that one.
Yeah,
I'm
what is
able
this
to-
song? What
What
is
we
this song?
bitch?
and shit?
Yeah.
You that card with the smiley face. Call him over to my place. Hey. Yeah, what is the other one? I want to talk to Samson. Fly me to the moon like that bitch Alice Grant.
Because
Hey.
it's hard being black and gifted.
We got
Yeah, Sir Smoke-A-Lot,
Sir
man.
Smoke a lot.
Sir Smoke, we got
Yes,
another
man.
super chat. Shouts out Amiri. Says, I got a question for JW and the Dreadhead. Yo, what was the process like naming your child children? Did you and your old ladies argue about it, or was it pretty easy choosing
That's
the
a
name?
real question.
That is
That's
a good
what's
ass
up.
question. Yeah, shout out to Mirror, bro. He's a YouTuber, bro. Yeah, we done a couple collabs and all
Oh,
that
shouts out
shit.
Amir. Appreciate you. Must
I'm
must
gonna sit this one out while y'all. Now I'm
what was
pulling
the deal
out
with name of
niggas talk.
yours?
Well, I don't know. So my son's name is Adam, and I kind of wanted. I don't know. I kind of wanted a name that would like symbolize me like breaking the generational curse, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's like the first nigga in like the new
I love that.
bloodline or whatever.
Right,
so
right,
you
right.
know what I mean? That's what I just was imagining. He's like the first
You a deep
guy.
ass nigga, man.
I mean, that was a little bit of it. It's also a
Yeah.
cool name, and I just
I love it.
So for me, it was a little bit. So one thing both of my kids have in common is their initials, JAW, because they do both have just cute
Jaw.
jaws.
That's hilarious.
They both is the jaws. But for my son, his name was Jalen. So his name is Jalen. So I've always just loved the name Jalen for some reason, and it always was a thing. And because my name starts with a J and all that shit. And so when it came to my son's mom, she was like, "Cool, if you can do the first name. I just want to give him the middle name." I said, "What do you want to do?" She's like, "I want to give him my father's name."
Yeah.
So my son is Jalen Allen Washington.
Okay.
Cool. My daughter,
Lil J.
right?
Does he go by Lil J?
So my daughter, the one thing,
JJ. He could be JJ.
so my daughter, little JJ.
Yes, Lil JJ.
With her mom, she was like, we started talking about the names. She was like, "What did you want to name her?" And I was like, "Because my son is Jalen, let's do something with a J." Well, my daughter's mother, my daughter's grandmother, her grandmother's name is Jolia. So we named my daughter Jalia. So Jalia and Jalen. So we compromised on her first name. Her middle name, my daughter's middle name, is my mother's middle name, Ann.
Okay.
So my daughter's Jalia Ann. So that's how we came up with those, because I wanted to just keep it, uniform.
Yeah, you just taking other people's names
Yeah,
and
because
like
my middle name starts with an L. That's how
Whipping
my
that shit
name with an
together,
A. But
yeah.
so it's like that's how I wanted to keep it with them. So it's always Jalen and Jalea,
the
and
Jaws.
the Jaws, and so and they both hate it. Well, like because they hate, because I know I bring it up to them.
Yeah.
My son will be 20 this year, and he'd be like, "Pops, yo, can you chill?" Like, nah, bro, you steal my Jaws.
That's right. Hilarious.
And so my daughter, she'd be like, stop. Like, nope. I love them little Jaws. And so that was how I came. Like, I always believe there should be a discussion about your kids' names, because that shit's going to follow them until
facts.
they have the right or decide to fucking change it. You know what I'm saying? You see people with some weird fucking look. Shouts out to Key and Peele. They used to joke about it with the fucking Easter
Oh
egg.
yeah, that shit was pretty funny.
But it was based off of real motherfuckers'
seriously, bro.
names. So it's like, you got to think about shit like that. But I'm sorry about that. I wanted to answer that.
But at least
super
we're not being like, white celebrities and shit like Apple.
Yeah, no,
Or
doing too
Elon
much
Musk
and
kid
shit.
who's a whole ass equation. And fucking
Equation.
just all say his name and
Leotis
shit.
Palmer. Or whatever.
Yeah, Leotis.
Oh, yeah, that was Kiki Paul. We talked about like, come on, why you get that baby that old ass name?
Yeah, man, Leotis. That's what I
Hilarious.
should have did.
Now, what
man.
were you saying? What was the next one you
Who
had?
else we got?
Oh yeah, top fake rappers and movies, man. Let's get back into
Yeah.
it. Lester, the court jester. Do y'all know where that's from? Y'all know? Are y'all
Lester the Court
Chester.
He's from Soul Man. You ever see Soul Man with
Holy
Bernie Mac?
shit, Bernie and
And
Samuel
Samuel L. Jackson, yeah.
Fuck, I
It's
forgot
played
about
by
that.
what's his name, Afion Crockett.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
fucking hilarious
shit.
in that
Totally
role.
forgot about
That was one of the first like big movie roles I saw him in and shit. He was like the main bad guy of that.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it kind of devolved into a slapstick comedy. He was like getting fucked up.
Sure
and shit.
does. Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Soul Man. Yeah, I watched that the other day on Pluto TV. And that,
Pluto got a lot of good shit
yeah,
on it
Pluto
too, bro.
got some
Motherfuckers
good
be
shit
sleeping
on
on
there.
Pluto. Tell you,
Yeah,
bro.
Pluto TV's got some fun shit on
I'll
there.
let y'all know my TV. I got a show coming out on Pluto on the AFV network. I got a whole
Okay,
show.
Jay Washington of Love or whatever. That's fire.
He's
You
got
a
12 chicks
dating
that's vying
show.
for my affection.
That's what's up,
And
man.
they all, the 11 of them really
Love
don't want
washed.
me. Washed love, nigga. I hate you.
Hey.
What's the next one?
You got, who else you got?
All right, next one. We got. Oh, have y'all ever seen Popstar? Never
Nigga,
Stop,
you
Never
about to say
Stop?
Hunter the Hungry?
I didn't remember his name. Yeah, shout out Chris Red, bro.
Shout out Chris
what's the
Red,
song? He was
man.
like stomping through the forest like a retarded
Yes,
tyrannosaurus.
nigga. Bro, Popstar
that shit is hilarious,
never
bro.
stop.
That
Never
movie
stop
is
stopping.
fire, bro.
Gotta give a shout out to
It's
that.
such an underrated movie, bro.
That
Criminal
director, he also did MacGruber, the
Yes.
first MacGruber
Oh, I
movie.
never watched
Which is
MacGruber.
another underrated fucking movie's goddamn
Yeah,
hilarious.
I was never into like the Saturday
You-
Night Live movies or whatever.
You don't even have to be. It's
You
just
don't have
those
to, bro.
two fucking movies
Alone.
are so funny.
They stand alone where it's like you don't even need to have seen the Saturday Night Live
Yeah,
sketches and shit like that.
Hilarious. But
Never
yeah,
stop stopping, nigga.
respect. I was going to bring up
was
Hunter
gonna-
the Hungry. That's respect. Yeah,
Drummer
yeah,
is a master, yo.
yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that shit was fire, bro. Also, special shout out to OG Loke from Grand Theft Auto. San
Yes, yeah,
Andreas.
of course.
Yeah, OG Loke in
Is
the
an
place.
Ice T and shit was the voice.
Yo, I'm
OG
at-
Loke.
Nah, I wasn't no damn.
Bro,
Ice-T.
don't tell me you ain't got this
It
one
might
on
have
the
been
list,
somebody
bro.
famous. I don't know.
I know you could. How many more you got on that list? Because you gotta have this
That's
one.
pretty much it. Yeah.
Bro, you ain't got Papa Doc?
Oh, Papa Doc, of course.
You mean
oh,
Clarence?
And no, and B Rabbit. Yeah, why?
Yeah, Papa Doc.
I skipped B Rabbit. I definitely skipped.
Yeah,
B
but at least you
Rabbit.
gotta go fucking Papa Doc.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
no, Papa Doc didn't rap at all in the whole. He rapped one time. And
One
shit in the
time,
beginning.
one
Yeah,
time.
he did, but that nigga got called out Claire because his real name is Clarence.
Yeah, fuck that nigga.
Oh wait,
Clarence,
yeah,
man.
OG Loke. That's not an Ice T. There was another character.
My
who's
name is
Ice-T.
Ali G, the dominate in MC. The number 2 would be after 3, making bitches touch you
Ali
like they
G,
Punani.
shut
Ali
it.
G.
No
Is
doubt.
Ali G?
Yeah, Sasha
I was
Baron
gonna bring up Ali G. Right? Yeah, I wasn't that
Because
familiar.
it's like
with him.
you said movies, but like Ali G is really TV, but
He has a movie.
he has a movie. Yeah, he does have a movie.
Ali G in the house.
Ali
yeah.
G in the house. He does have a movie. You're right. Yes, somebody just said in the chat that was my next one I'm gonna get to. Shouts out to Easy E 2490. Al Pacino.
Oh, Yeah, Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
I forgot about Al Pacino.
Booty sweat.
And what else was it? Nut juice or something?
No, booty sweat. Nigga.
Booty sweat.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, booty sweat.
Yeah, no, he had like a candy bar or something that was named something sus too.
Where he had the candy bar.
Because he had
candy
like
bar?
he had an actual booty sweat drink or whatever.
I remember the booty
yeah.
sweat
and then-
drink.
and it was like I forget.
I
Whatever.
mean, the main one we forgetting is goddamn MC Gusto.
Oh, bro, I
Oh,
just
CB4,
watched
CB4,
it.
yeah,
baby.
I just
CB4, yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn,
what the
my
fuck-
nigga. Oh,
Bro, wait,
black, yo.
wait. This
And I'm black, yo. And I'm black and black. And I'm black, yo. And I'm black, yo. And I'm black, yo. And I'm black and black.
that should be that should be
I'm
my
black,
theme
black,
song.
black, black,
Definitely, bro.
Dead Mike
That nigga's whole
Definitely.
song was just.
and Stab Master Arson, nigga. CB Ford. Come
Stab
on.
Master Arson didn't even have a fucking song. It was just somebody saying Stab Master.
Stab Master.
DJing.
Come on, CB Ford.
Oh, shit, what was
That's
the-
right. Mad Dog was Ice T in
Mad
GTA.
Dog,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
What was the
that's not
niggas'
it.
names from Fear of a Black Hat?
Oh fuck.
You remember that movie?
Oh, I
Of
didn't
course
watch
I
that
do.
one. I didn't watch
Fear of a
that
Black
one.
Hat was
But
the
yeah, that
oh
was
my
a rapper
god,
nigga in there.
dude! When this nigga, one of the most suspect times in that movie is when he was like, it was Mark Christopher Lawrence's character. He was like, I be scratching with my dick, and they was like, yo, what the fuck is this dude?
That's
Yeah.
a class of lost
Yeah, it was
classic. I
Ice
haven't watched
Cold,
that in a
Tasty,
long
Taste, and
time
Tone
ago.
Deaf.
Hilarious.
Ice Cold, Tasty, Tone Deaf. Bro.
Fear of a Black Hat. I haven't thought about that shit
Yeah,
in a
I've never
long
seen
time.
it.
You start bringing up rap and like famous fake rappers, it's like you start thinking of a bunch of different ones in different scenarios, and that's just movies.
Yeah.
That's just movies.
Yeah, I was trying to think of some TV ones too. Y'all probably not familiar with MCP Pants, are you? You know, no,
What?
MCP Pants. Yeah, I'll tap y'all in.
Okay. Before we fucking dip, are there any? It was Father's Day. Are there any Father's Day like movies and TV shows
Those
I
don't
can think
exist.
of that are classic?
The father. What's that Father's Day?
Wild Hogs.
Nigga,
Oh, hilarious.
Nigga, the episode of Fresh Prince with Ben Vereen.
Oh man, nigga. That made every black man under a certain age cry, bro.
How come he don't want me no more?
Yeah, how come he didn't want him, bro?
I don't
He's a
know.
good kid,
Ben
bro.
Vereen wasn't shit at all,
Yo,
bro.
where's that
man.
statue at? That beautiful ass statue of the
I know
father,
he's like,
the
oh,
holding
yeah.
his son.
Now they got Marlon Wayans playing Will's dad in
Yeah,
Bel
that's
Air and
weird,
shit.
yeah.
Which is weird.
Very
Yeah,
bizarre.
they got some weird casting choices going on in Bel Air.
But I
man.
give you the
can't get with
ultimate.
it.
I give you the ultimate Father's Day movie. Taken, nigga.
That's
Liam Neeson.
This
the
nigga
worst
had
Father's Day of his life, bro.
the worst. This motherfucker had to traverse the globe
To get
his dumbass daughter back from being a thought following around the damn
Wait,
band.
the fact he was on the phone with his daughter so calm was like, they finna snatch you up.
They're going to take you.
So they're gonna listen, bitch. There's nothing I can do right now. You
Bro.
get snatched up.
Yeah, that's
so
crazy,
what you gonna have to
That-
do?
yeah, it's already a bad expectation for women who grew up with good fathers that they always trying to hold niggas to a certain standard.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Probably.
right. I don't have a special set of skills to fight no damn.
I'd be like, hey, put that nigga on the phone.
Right.
Like, hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, bro, I
chill
ain't
the fuck
got it.
out, bro.
I ain't got it.
Hey, you know what it is? No, it ain't even chill out. It's like, hey, fam, listen.
Hey, listen, bro. Let me talk to you, dog. You
That's how
got
the conversation
it.
gotta start. Hey, listen, man. Look.
Hilarious.
So, hey, look, I got $37.
Yeah, right? You do like a payment plan. What's happening?
Yo, can I get a payment plan on my daughter? you
This nigga's-
paying layaway on your daughter, nigga, to get her back?
3 more payments, you be home.
This nigga said ghost dad.
Wait, that nigga said 3 more payments in Chicago.
You put your daughter on layaway?
Hey, man, it's either that or what?
That nigga said 3 more payments in Chicago.
That's
How old is your
hilarious.
daughter now? She 57. Look, I told her I was gonna get her out.
Yeah, welcome home.
Inflation, man. Interest rates. Hey,
All right,
man.
what we got on these Who Wins this week, man?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no who wins, bro. Yeah, I ain't got
Okay,
no
I
who
meant to
wins.
We did TV dads already.
We
Yeah,
did
we did
TV
TV
dads.
dads, man.
Producer Yo,
I was gonna do old white lady who wins, and
Okay, I
I only,
got one
only
easy. Let's
came
go.
up with one.
What?
Yeah, who you got?
all right, we're gonna use the actual people.
Yeah,
B.
I
Arthur
was
versus
using-
Betty White.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
That is Dorothy versus Rose from the Golden Girls.
Oh no.
See, I
man.
was never tapped into the Golden Girls.
When you
man.
just
Nigga,
said
you
old
got it.
white
You
women,
got it.
the
I don't
easiest
think
thing I
Betty
can
White
think
got
of.
no hands. Who was Betty White like the spunky one or whatever?
Yeah,
Like,
Betty White.
I mean, all of them
They were all
were,
kinda
but
fun.
B. Arthur looked like.
Betty White's invincible.
Yeah.
Clearly
She
not
outlived
anymore.
all these
She outlived all of them. She was like, what, a week before, a month before 100 or something like that?
Right. So
Yeah,
her
she's almost
endurance is
She's up there.
She got most of her hit points in endurance, but B. Arthur feels like she does way more
She would hit
melee
her hard.
damage.
Yeah, she would
You
hit
know
her
what I'm
hard.
saying?
Said melee damage. That's
Let's see
crazy.
if we got any in the.
So
Yeah.
I think that is. Yeah,
I'm
look
thinking-
some up, man.
I'm thinking Betty White would win. Just because, yeah, she's invincible, bro. I had another one already. I had Hillary Clinton versus Martha Stewart.
Ooh, Hillary. Come on, Hillary's a made man.
Yeah, I would say Hillary's gonna have
hold
some
on.
shooters.
Here's
She's
the
not.
thing, though.
She's not lifting
Martha
a finger.
been to the joint now. Martha whole changed.
I mean,
shit.
she has.
Martha whole changed
She
shit.
butt ass naked now.
And a fair fight.
And she just sat there and Martha out here doing Sports Illustrated swimsuits, nigga.
Yeah, in a fair fight, Martha's winning, but it's probably not going to be a fair
You
fight.
see this nigga Boosie said he called Snoop saying he want to fuck Martha Stewart.
You want to fuck Martha Stewart?
Tell
That's
Martha I want
hilarious.
fuck. Like this nigga's crazy.
Hey, like, yo, that'd be wild. Just like, I want to fuck Martha. Because, like, a lot of people now is like, yo, I want to fuck Martha Stewart.
Y'all niggas is crazy.
Nah, I'm good. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
that shit is
That's funny.
that shit is Photoshopped like a
Yo,
motherfucker.
shout
You
out
know?
to
Shit don't
everybody
really
in the
look like
chat
that.
that when Martha can get it. Look,
Y'all niggas tripping, dog.
no, nigga, it's a whole list of
Nah,
motherfuckers
that's
in this shit.
propaganda.
Oh wait,
Betty White was getting the BBC.
who
Said
sent us
shout out
that?
to-
Who
yeah,
sent
what's
us
the
that
super chat?
chat?
Yeah, the super
Producer
chat.
Yo.
Scroll up, producer. Yo, look.
Yeah, now Mr. X again, man. We appreciate you today, bro.
Says shouts out to the fella Corey Holcomb. Sees with dead people.
No
parents.
doubt, no doubt.
Oh my God, that nigga! The nigga say, did you remember that joke? Did we talk about it on air? Martha Stewart versus Paula Dean. We gonna get to that one.
Oh shit,
that's a
that's
real
good.
one right
Used to
there.
do,
Did you see
Roseanne
the
versus
bit
Paula
when them
Dean.
motherfuckers say you ever got a chick pregnant and you don't want to have a baby with her, you gotta act sad when she have a baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Corey,
not the
I'm
baby.
terrified of the day we have him on this podcast because that's either gonna be our greatest or final episode.
Yeah, I'm not putting that shit out. It's gonna be the lost episode.
Like we ain't doing live with that nigga.
You gotta order that shit from fucking 1-800 number and shit.
Shout out to Corey though. We got him on tour right now. LiveNation.com. Y'all look up.
First of all, we're gonna get back to Martha Stewart versus Paula D. We got a super chat from Easy E2490 says Young Blade versus Young Black Dynamite. I go Young Blade.
Black Dynamite, Young Black Dynamite got like cartoon powers.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah. Like he's
Blade
unstoppable.
is still a half vampire.
Whatever, man. Blade, young fucking Black Dynamite would stake that nigga real quick. Bro.
Yeah, he hit him when Ninja Star would come flying. And shit. Like, I threw that bitch earlier before I came in.
I threw that shit before I walked in the room. Nigga, that was one of the lines. There's so many lines in Black Dynamite when that nigga goes, ha! I threw that shit before I walked in the room.
Don't interrupt in my kung fu.
Yeah, right. This nigga do daily kung fu, man.
Have y'all niggas watched the fucking trailer for Outlaw Johnny Black yet?
I couldn't remember the name of it.
Got to, bro.
I'm gonna watch it.
I can't wait. I can't fucking wait.
So, producer Yo, as far as Martha Stewart versus Paula Dean, producer Yo said Paula Dean gonna rub herself down with butter and be
She wouldn't even have to. That bitch is sweaty as the fuck, right? I imagine. And plus, it'd be like fighting the Blob from X-Men. You just like hit her, your arm go inside this bitch,
Yo,
and
why
she just
you like that?
consume you, dog.
Yeah, and she got that racist old Southern white lady.
Yeah, right.
White lady hands and shit.
Totally. I don't think Martha's ready for that.
Somebody said Outlaw Johnny Black looks. I gotta watch the trailer of it. Yeah, because I couldn't remember the name of it for shit.
Yeah, man, I can't. It's gonna be awesome.
So listen, do us a favor, because we got that one. I see that one. Producer Yo that you put up there in the chat, in the comments down below. Put some of your who would wins. Put them in the comment section of this video, whether you're watching it now or later. Put the who would wins in. That's how we're gonna start picking them. Because Prim every week come in here with some, and he be like, man, I couldn't think of none. And y'all help us out a lot in the chat. Y'all help us out in the comments and everything else. Do y'all want to do the legendary quote of the week?
You got a Wesley Pipes quote?
I have a Wesley Pipes quote.
Speaking of Father's Day, this nigga probably got hella seeds running around his
I'm glad you said that one because it fits right in with this quote.
Oh, boy.
Stop all that hollering and screaming, bitch. If you can't handle it, just tell me to take it. Just tell me to take some out then. Say, Daddy, take some out, and I'll take some out.
Straightforward. It's straight to the point.
Hey, look, yeah. If it's too much, say something. Speak up.
Say, Daddy, take some out, and I'll take some out. That's what you said this while fucking.
Yeah, he be having full ass conversations.
He doesn't connect, man. He's thinking about other things.
That's skill though, because you got to have your breathing right and all that shit.
Absolutely.
Really, stroking and talking. At the
That's
same
the
time.
man, bro. Wesley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
So Mirrors got sent in another super chat before we get out here. He said, Chris can answer this one too. Would you rather your child be a straight A 4.0 student but no social life, or a C student with a huge social life? Ooh.
I would say it depends on what no social life means, because he's getting bullied type of shit. Like,
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't like
yeah.
that. Like if niggas roasting him and shit, he got like an anti-social life. That would be trash. But yeah, I mean, hey man, whatever happened with the nigga,
I don't know. Like you said, it really depends on what we're talking about.
What's the definition of no social life?
What's no social life mean? But also, like, I mean, I know some straight A students who went to great schools and then didn't do shit. And then I've seen C students. I know dropouts. You know what I mean?
That are successful.
Super as fuck successful. So I think I'd want to go with the C student, because life is about relationships and life is about how you can parlay that shit. If you ain't got no goddamn people skills whatsoever.
You're not getting no hoes. That's gonna, that's gonna mess you up
you
later
see it
on
in comedy all the time. A bunch of comedians and get no bitches prior to doing stand up, and then they act the fuck out once they do, and then they fuck their whole shit up.
I'm taking the C student who get hoes.
Yeah, absolutely.
C student who get hoes.
My kids are already hard on themselves for their own grades. I don't do it. They just feel like they should get better.
Yeah.
But I honestly would rather you have a C student with a social life, because, like you said, those connections you gonna make gonna mean more. Look, we all keep telling. We try to, as parents, you push your kids like, yo, go to get as much education and learn as much as you can, right? But you learn so much now in the real world outside of education, where you, like you said, you got people that are running corporations that don't have a degree. that understand every facet of what they need to know. So that social life, again, somebody said Slick Nick too says social life is overrated, bro. It just depends on what type of social life we're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about out partying and all that shit all the time.
Yeah, I would rather him have, friends and get hoes than to not, because you know what I mean.
You're gonna go farther.
That might mess him up in the long run.
What's that super chat we got, Chris?
My whole office is full of C students.
Your son be getting hoes, Jay?
My son my son
has hoes, man.
So my son, who might be watching this, and he finna be pissed off at me, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Oh boy,
he finna, because he told me he watched the last week live, so he probably watching this live too.
Hey.
So he be having chicks that want him. He be having hoes that want him, but he be like, nah, shorty, I'm trying to get this football shit together right now, trying to get these grades
Good man.
You know what I'm saying? He be like, nah, I'm just, because freshman in college, you can be fucking everything if you got that pool.
Listen.
And he got a bunch of them throwing him. So
He's
he be
scared
like,
of hoes. That's what that is.
Nah, he ain't scared of the hoes. He just like, and then look, after my son got his heart broke, his senior year of high school, he was like, you know what, I'm gonna focus on football and school. And I was like, you know what, that is best. If I'd have dealt like that with my life, I'd have never met your mama. But
oh no.
But nah, it's like, I'd rather, my son, he pushes for his grades like that. He's always been like, he wants to make me proud. His belief is him having A's and shit will make me proud. As long as you ain't dumb as dog shit and you putting forth all your best effort, you made me proud out the fucking gate. So I say that to you if you're watching this.
Yeah, shout out to Lil JJ.
Jay just low-key called all ATO girls his son talk to hoes.
I mean, not.
I mean, they're not our hoes.
Yeah. Not hoes to be disrespectful. We just don't know their names individually.
Him be watching, Jay. I'm proud of you. You fucking know it. Do what you keep doing.
Shout out to the Jaws, man.
You know what I'm saying?
JJ.
I know my daughter not watching because she say, "Daddy, you curse too much on YouTube," which I was like, "Yes, Daddy does." All right.
So we had one last chat from Mr. X. It was speaking of Corey Holcomb, Coco versus Darlene. I don't watch the 5150 enough to know what the fuck he talking about.
Yeah, I know. I'm familiar with Darlene. I think I can't call it.
Yeah.
I like how Prim got deep into it for
Darlene
a
is
second.
like
He was like,
the
I'm
sorry, fam. I'll watch more of the podcast.
Yo,
and
I
then figure it out.
saw
We'll ask Corey when he comes
Nina
on
Wesley versus Sarah
funny.
J. I saw up there in the chat at one point.
Nina Hartley versus Sarah J.
versus Sarah J.
Nina Hartley.
Hartley.
Oh,
OG,
pardon me.
nigga. Come on, she a legend.
There it is right there.
She fucked Tupac.
Nina Hartley.
It all comes to full circle.
It's all back to Tupac.
Full circle. She in the How Do You Want It video.
That
was her?
Yeah, she in there.
She is,
See,
yeah.
Prim, no?
Nina Hartley versus Sarah.
Shout out to Nina Hartley.
Right?
Sarah J wins just off the strength of her Triple H nose.
Hilarious.
That is why.
Yeah, and she got the weight on her too.
Yeah,
she
no
probably
doubt,
whoop
no
her
doubt,
ass,
no
man.
doubt.
Sarah J got that time.
She's
to
the only
play.
one I seen fuck Lexington Steel and not her facial expression not
Oh,
changed.
wow,
I was like,
really?
damn, this is a
Never
tough ass
changed.
motherfucker. Broad. All right, let's get out of here.
That level
Comes
of
back
Zen
to
and karma
BBC.
she had that, bro. Speaking of, look,
Listen.
nigga, what's going on with your week?
Oh, Chris at oh my god at Chris _ please on all the socials if you want to get at me, man. We just gonna celebrate Juneteenth tomorrow, man. I'm happy to be off fucking work tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Moses Prim on Instagram, TikTok. What's that?
This is Nina Simone versus Sarah J. Washington.
Nina Simone.
Nina Simone.
That's hilarious. Yeah, Prim says Cinema on YouTube. But you're on the damn YouTube. I don't gotta plug the damn Prim says Cinema.
We on it.
Yeah, right. We on the
But you
shit.
gotta remember, there's a podcast version. People listen.
Oh yeah,
to.
that's true. Yeah. It's Prim says Cinema on YouTube. The Juneteenth show. Make sure y'all check me out. Watching Emancipation. It's a sad hood movie. What else I got coming up? Crooklyn Video. Watch Dear Mama on Hulu. All that, man.
Hey, Chris, read the bottom comment.
I read it.
What did it
That's
say?
hilarious.
Sarah J looking like she got 2 words. All right, man. Y'all already know me. TikTok and Instagram. Please follow me over on TikTok and Instagram. Mainly TikTok because I need to get those numbers up because y'all don't understand. I have lost a couple of gigs because I don't have enough of those followers, which fucking sucks. So TikTok, Mr. J Washington, MRJAY. You should know how to spell Washington. For me, Juneteenth, I'm at the Hollywood Improv, 8:30. I'm doing that show over there, so I'll be there. I got a bunch. I'm in Orange County on Tuesday, the Ha Ha on Wednesday, Thursday. I can't remember where I'm at. Friday and Saturday, I might be back at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach. Sunday, I'm at 3 clubs in Hollywood. All the shit I'll post on the gram everywhere. I'm working on a new episode of Mad Titan because there's finally some shit to talk about. There's not been a lot of comic book, movie, and TV show news because nothing's happening. And Comic-Con is going to be pretty dead. By the way, speaking of Comic-Con, real quick, Comic-Con weekend, July 21st through the 23rd, I think it's 22nd through 24th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will be performing at the Laugh Factory all weekend. It will be me, Martin Morrow, Jen Sturgeon, and CT Clayton Thomas. We got 4 shows all those 3 nights. Come on out. The tickets are available right now. The tickets are available right now. Go to Tixr, TIXR.com/Laugh Factory. Type in San Diego. ComedyCon, Comic-Con weekend. Boom. I want to make sure I put that out. Thank y'all to everybody who's been rocking with us. We appreciate y'all. Please go follow our podcast on TikTok and Instagram, BBC Club Pod. Follow us, man. More 5-star reviews, more reviews to the person with the 1 star. Go ahead and suck your baby toe. Kiss my ass. TikTok, why you don't follow me, Jay? I don't know you. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Jocelyn Hernandez versus Jonathan Majors.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But yeah, follow us over there, man. We will holler at y'all next week. And thank y'all. And again, go to primscinema.com, right? Get your Nan shit. Get your Nan shirts and everything. More Nan supporters. Support the National Association.